All right, let's get into part 2 of this JCW wrestling review. We see St. Clair getting out of the limo. She has apparently finished conducting whatever business, wink wink, she was conducting in the back of that limo with a new investor. And then we have a promo backstage where we see Too Tough Tony talking to Willie Mack, and they're going to go find Violent J and find out who this mysterious investor is. Next, we have a triple threat match. The first contestant is this guy, the gunslinger, Chuck Yeager. You guys are going to have to put me up on him. I'm not quite sure who he is. And then the other two are Congo Khan of the St. Clair Monster Corporation and Ninja Mac. And Congo Khan wins this one. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a fatal four-way, actually. But the other contestant is just Maj Pet Mike in a pirate costume, so that's why I forgot about him. My bad. I think it was just Maj Pet Mike, Chuck Yeager, and Congo Khan. I don't know why I thought Ninja Mac was in this. And then we have a scene backstage where Violent J is confronted by Too Tough Tony and Willie Mack. And Violent J is like, well, you'll see when he gets here, you know? And they're like, have you been watching the show? He's here now. Well, if he's here now, Violent J says, then I'm going to go talk to him myself. So Violent J goes out to meet the new investor in JCW. Man, have I ever mentioned how much I love ICP? They're such cool guys, man. So on November 22nd, if you're in Detroit, Michigan, you can go to a free JCW wrestling show and pick up a free frozen turkey for you and your family for Thanksgiving. Man, these are the kind of awesome, upstanding guys Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope are. They know what it's like to grow up with nothing, and they give back to their community, and I think that's awesome. Also, Mr. Frickin' Anderson is going to be there. What? WWE and TNA legend, Mr. Anderson, going to be at that JCW TV taping. So I can't wait to see him in JCW. Next, we see Violent J getting in the back of that limo with the new investor. Hopefully, he's conducting a different kind of business than St. Clair was. I think they're just talking to each other. All right, next we got the main event. This guy Matt Cross is challenging for the JCW World Title against Too Tough Tony. And guys, I'm not sure how much I like the fact that the JCW title is the title that's being defended every single night. I get it. I get the appeal that Too Tough Tony is like a stand-up kind of champion that'll face anybody and stuff like that. But for me, the world title, the biggest title in your company, seems like it should be bigger than an every night title. That's kind of where the American title should be, in my opinion. A mid-card title, a TV title, something like that. Your world title should definitely only be defended in your special premium events, your pay-per-views, your whatever, your special events that you have. I definitely think that it should definitely be more of a special event when the title is defended. That's just my opinion. So we have the match, and the whole match we're being told how much we should hate Matt Cross. Apparently he's a heel. I'm not familiar with Matt Cross. But if we weren't told constantly by the announcers that we were supposed to hate him, by the commentators, I wouldn't know. He doesn't cut a promo. He doesn't do anything. This is what I mean. He doesn't do anything that I feel is earned for JCW. I feel for the world title. I feel like the world title should definitely feel like it's something guys have to work towards to earn. Not just, hey, I'm a special guest on tonight's Lunacy. So as a special guest, I'm gonna try to get the world title. You know, it just seems weird to me. It's not something I'm used to. I don't know if I like it. I hope Vince Russo changes it or does something to make it more dynamic and interesting in the future. Next, we got the Violent J revealing who the mysterious investor is, and it turns out to be this guy Big Vito in storyline. We know Vince Russo is obviously writing in JCW, and I've seen some clips. We will get to see Vince Russo on JCW TV. But this week we're just seeing Vito. I was talking with ICP Monster in his live, and we do think this is the very same Vito that was wearing a dress on SmackDown like 20 years ago. It's something that the WWE does where if they are ready to fire you, they'll have you run out the rest of your contract on some stupid gimmick. His stupid gimmick was that he wore a dress. But before that, he was like the bodyguard of Nunzio. For those of you that remember the Ruthless Aggression era SmackDown. But anyway, he comes in and he's like a hard ass, and he sees cocaine, snorting some cocaine, and he's like, "You can't have this shit here. You're freaking fired." You know what I'm saying? And he comes in just like busting everybody's balls, and Violent J's like, "Whoa, man, whoa, it's cool here, you know? This isn't what it's talking about." So automatically, right away, we see Violent J, all those weeks of Violent J talking to Shaggy saying, "Hey, trust me, bro. The new investor is going to be great for JCW." We right away see how a new investor could be detrimental. You know, not good for JCW, basically. So it's just very symbolic of what ICP has always been about. You know, they've always been into doing stuff their own way and never letting anybody tell them how to be. And I think this storyline is symbolic of that, you know what I mean? I think this storyline is talking about how in the end maybe ICP and JCW need to just do their own thing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see the future weeks where we get to see Vince Russo. And whoop whoop, y'all. Hope you like this review. I hope you're having an awesome day. And peace. Oh, almost forgot my shout outs. Shout out to the entire Piccolo Nation. Shout out to Wicked Clown Misfit Family. Shout out to ICP Monster, to Juggalo 984, Fresh Sands, Master Clown, everybody that's been supporting me in my lives, Puppet Rock. You guys are all awesome. Yeah. Peace out. Whoop whoop.